New details this evening on a wild case that started in Polk County last night. This man, Al Stenson, who investigators say killed a mom and her 3 kids in Lake Wales, is now dead after an hours-long standoff this morning. He was killed by police at a motel in Sanford. That's 80 miles north of where investigators found the bodies of that woman and her adult child and 2 younger children. 10 Tampa Bay was first on the scene. Miguel Octavio spent the day where investigators say this family was killed. And Miguel, it's just absolutely heartbreaking.
That is just how everyone is feeling here tonight. We're still asking police why he says he did this, but I did speak with a woman who says she's a relative of the mother. She says that mother loved her kids dearly. It's hard to believe she and her 3 kids are now gone. Tonight, a family is grieving. Police say this tragedy started at the Sunrise Park Apartments Tuesday morning, where family members found a 40-year-old mother and her 3 kids, ages 21, 17, and 11, dead. The accused killer, the mother's partner, Al Joseph Stenson. Wednesday morning, law enforcement would find him at this motel in Sanford, where his brother also stayed. The sheriff of Seminole County.
The last thing we want to have to do is use lethal force. Ideally, we would like to talk somebody and bring them into custody.
Negotiations went on for hours. At one point, Stenson got out of the motel with his gun on the ground.
As he stepped away from the firearm on the ground, our SWAT team utilized what's called a less lethal option. It's a 40-millimeter foam baton, it's called. It's a projectile that comes out that is not intended to create fatality or serious injuries, just simply neutralize the threat.
But the sheriff says the projectile had little effect on Stenson. That's when he says Stenson reached for the gun and first responders shot him.
We don't know if he actually picked the gun up, put it in his hand, but he was going for the firearm.
The Florida Department of Law Enforcement now investigating. The sheriff adds they did perform CPR and the brother made it out of the motel safely. The sheriff also revealed Stenson has a history of domestic violence and burglary as well. So far, they are not naming the mother and her 3 kids, citing Marsy's Law, but remnants of her life, still remain here. In fact, the neighbor says her car is still parked outside her apartment. In Lake Wales, Miguel Octavio, 10 Tampa Bay.
Just so difficult. Miguel, thank you for that.